What's up, everybody? Welcome back to those hard motherfucking feelings, baby.
We got him. Fuck this guy, fuck this guy, fuck this guy.
We got him in spades. The boys are coming in straight from a scrum into the fucking ice box.
A little bit of a skirmish.
The big man just had me by
as the British would call it.
Had me by the gonads out there.
Hold on, real quick. I seen a video the other day of two guys fighting.
Oh, I saw they grabbed him in the gym.
Dude,
he grabbed that guy's nuts hard.
Dude, when you're wearing a pair of loose, thin, flowy, dude, you go for the bags? That's nuts.
He was getting his ass kicked, though.
That guy turned to an 18th century British royal. Like, what the hell are you doing
He's
there?
grabbing me junk. Dude,
It costed me testicles. How dare you, sir?
that guy,
He went for the nuts.
He was getting fucked up, though.
Like a spider monkey.
That guy was filming. It was got caught taking pictures of some girl with that guy's cousin at the gym or whatever. So he fucking dude grabbing the nuts. There's a bunch of people trying to break him up.
I tell you
what,
what.
You just see a hand come out and wrap around, and like, dude, no jeans, no khakis. Like this was
flowing.
This was like
athletic. You might as well
wear.
pick them off the tree, just right there.
Right into sweet plums, dude.
I tell you get to a certain age, that's in your head.
You're like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not gonna sit here and get my ass kicked publicly, all for taking pictures of some fucking scavats at the Planet Fitness.
I've had dreams where I've been fighting people and they go for my nuts. You're like, gang!
You pick them up off the ground. Gang, I am your host this week, Kevin James. Right, coming at you with a fucking heater off the rip.
Still a jerk off.
Oh my God. See, we need this passion. This is where the comedy comes from. This is why we're such a good team. Because we hate each other to the core, I don't hate you. Don't say that. I love you. That's what you're going to do because you're a lying fake snake. That's your fake the snake Foley.
Hate's a strong word, as my father would say.
He hated your guts. What are you talking about?
When
Ladies and gentlemen, H. Foley, let him fucking hear. One time, my arch nemesis and my best pal.
What's going on, gang?
Is that why you're so big? You're both. You're my best friend and my arch nemesis?
There's a lot of guys in here. They all stink.
Sure.
Great to be here in the ice spot. Great to be with the boys. Luke was away. He was fucking smoking weed in Chicago at a wedding. Kippy and I, as you know, NFC Championships, no Birds.
Down there at the Birds game. Which, I got to be honest with you, I operate I'm real comfortable at an Eagles tailgate. That's all.
I'm aware.
He's going to throw shade, say I got drunk, like he wasn't drunk, and eating double orders of chicken fingers. I caught him.
No. Double orders of chicken fingers?
Yeah.
Now you're lying. We each got an order of let's just go through the day. Let's just go.
Wait, hold on. Just so I can have my files right. You're going to say you did not get 2 orders of chicken fingers the first time we went in?
No, we each got one.
You got 2, dog.
I got 1 basket. What are you talking about?
You had 2 baskets of chicken fingers. You for sure did.
Wait, the chicken fingers and fries?
Yes.
Are you retarded?
Oh, man.
No.
You got 2.
I had 1 and you had 2.
No, they were both on the same tray.
No, they weren't. I had mine. You had 2 orders of chicken fingers, dog.
I don't. No,
Oh, man.
I did not. You're crazy.
Okay. I'm nuts. I just made that up.
Whoa, dude, you're losing it.
Okay.
There was 2 trays underneath the seats. I was not holding 2 trays of chicken
No,
fingers.
you had 2 chicken fingers on the one big cardboard tray.
I didn't.
Okay.
One was yours if I did.
I had my own, man.
I don't think so, because I would have eaten them.
You did. You told me.
No,
I don't think
did
you
not
gave
eat
them out
2
to the homeless.
I didn't.
Okay. All right. Well,
This is crazy.
All right. Then
You were intoxicated.
I remember looking and being like, dude, 2 orders of chicken fingers off.
And
rip.
fries?
Yes.
No, there's no way.
First of all, let's not get nuts. There is a way.
Because I remember dropping.
This isn't like I was like, he ate 50 pounds of chicken
I
fingers.
remember dropping them and putting them under the seat. And I was going to say, we both didn't even go near finishing the fries.
I
we
did
ate
for sure. Somebody spit in mine or something.
We ate the chicken fingers because we were drinking and then put them under our seat.
Okay, all right.
I did not have 2 orders of chicken fingers. I would never eat 2 of those things. I wouldn't be able to get through it. They were huge baskets.
No, I mean, like, all right, you can say
this
you didn't
is crazy.
You can say you didn't do it, but don't say I could never eat 6 chicken fingers. There was 3 chicken fingers in each order.
They were huge baskets. No, big chicken fingers.
No, they were not. That's what. Like, this is where I'm going. What are you nuts?
I don't know what to tell
you. Can we pull up a credit card statement or something? Like,
you're not going to have the
because we have no proof.
We're not going to have. There's going to be no. They're not going to have an itemized thing of what we ordered.
I'm trying to think of one of the pictures. If you caught the floor or something, Luke, I swear to God, I got 1 order of chicken fingers.
Okay.
I did not order 2 things of chicken fingers. I mean, that's insane.
That was my thought.
You wouldn't have said something. You wouldn't have said something to me right there.
I didn't because it was just me and you, and Luke knows how that. Listen, I didn't come here to fight. I thought it was going to be a funny joke. You were going to go, you caught me.
So it was a joke.
No,
I did not order.
I thought you were
going
to be
like, have 2 orders of chicken fingers.
Okay,
I had 1 basket. I had 1 basket.
Okay,
because. You know how I know that for sure?
I'm saying okay. I don't
know
how
I know that for sure?
What?
Because I only scored the honey mustard into the 1 basket.
In your mouth twice, I saw.
No.
Listen, I don't. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you were that fucked up?
I could also just go, you're that much of a liar that you're just going to sit here and
I swear on my mother's life.
That means nothing.
Yes, it does. Patty? Are you kidding me? That means a lot. I would never say something like that.
It's a pretty big payday for you if I'm not mistaken. A lot of your problems go away. I've seen enough Law and Order over the weekend. That's motive.
Am I insane?
I think listen, all right. I'm not arguing with you. I'm going to just take my perspective.
Listen. Hold on. No, we can go through this.
You just denied it, and that's okay.
Hold on. I am not lying.
But
we each got a. Did you have a tray? The cardboard tray.
We each had a cardboard tray.
Okay. And I pulled 1 off and put it on there. I did not pull 2. You went and grabbed the beers, right?
Sure. Listen, I walked into the line first. It was self-serve. So first of all, you didn't order them. If we're semantics, you just pulled them off the thing.
Right.
I had mine on a tray. I walked over and said, "Big man, do you want a beer?" You said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I got big Miller Lights here," and you said, "That's fine. Whatever's fine." I grabbed 2 Miller Lights. That's when I turned around. Could have been on Molly. I don't know. Could have just been hallucinating, which has never happened to me in the history of my life.
I didn't have. But you know what's weird? In my brain.
I went. There's 2 orders of. I literally went. That's going to be a fight if I go, big man, I don't think you need 2 orders of chicken fingers.
And I wouldn't have gotten 2.
But you know that feeling. I'm just saying.
Of course. And the fact that it's self-serve, I could also see in your brain being like 2 servings equals 1.
No. But it's weird. When you say that, I feel like in my memory, I look back, and both of ours were on the tray.
You had your own tray. I had my own tray. My own tray was in front of me.
But I know for a fact.
Your tray was beneath your seat.
Listen, I know for a fact that I only squirted honey mustard into a single basket. I know that for a fact because I was dipping the chicken finger in there because I couldn't find a cup. So there wasn't a second basket on my tray.
This is like there's a Bruder for tapes. Yeah, the second shooter. Okay,
you're that positive?
Yes.
I did not eat 2 things.
I'm not, buddy. I'm not. You're hold on.
And when I threw it down. There's no way there was a full thing of chicken fingers.
Hold on. I'm not fighting with you on this. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm telling you what I saw.
We were both pretty fucked up, but there's no way.
I wasn't fucked up to the point I was hallucinating chicken fingers.
I think you were. And I think you would have said something with how big they were.
I
did not get 2 orders of those chicken fingers.
This is what's nuts. They weren't that big.
Yeah, I thought they were. There was 3 big fat ones in there.
They weren't that big. They were not that big.
I don't know where to go from here.
This is like Memento. You got 2 baskets of chicken nuggets tattooed on you.
God, I did not get fucking 2 orders of chicken fingers.
Hey, buddy, I'm not fighting with you. I'm just
all right.
All I'm saying.
If I did, I would tell you. At this point,
okay,
I would say something.
You're still I'm just saying. Okay, I can move on amicably.
Oh, I know nobody believes me.
Okay,
and that's not something I would cover up. But you remember we got the hot dog later on?
Sure, they gave me the hiccups.
So how would I have been able to have the hot dog if I would have had the 2 things of chicken fingers?
Wait, what, dude?
They were enormous.
Foley.
I mean, this is crazy.
I mean, I could do that.
I could do that.
I'm telling you, they were huge. He didn't finish his fries either.
Because I put them down, we had a touchdown, and someone stepped on them. Or the guy spilled beer. Something happened. Oh, they got salt all in them because there was salt all over the stairs to melt the ice.
Okay.
Okay, what, you don't believe me on that? I don't know what we're not believing each other. It's also Foley, I love you to death. It's crazy for you to be like, how would I put down a hot dog? Like, that's nuts.
They were huge portions.
Okay. All right.
It feels weird now.
It feels weird that you're going, I can't eat 6 chicken fingers and a hot dog in 4 hours. That seems
No
weird.
one's calling you a liar.
No one's calling you a liar.
I
I'm
hope
saying,
not.
He might have misremembered whatever happened.
100% misremembered.
Okay.
He also could be padding for the abuse he's about to take for his intoxication and poor behavior. Drunk.
Okay. Now, please, then lay it on me.
Drunk.
Lay it on me.
Had a couple of beers.
Sure.
Let's take it back the whole day.
Okay.
If we can move past the chicken finger drama.
There was no drama. Okay, buddy, I wasn't going to bring that up. Like, I didn't think. I just thought that was an observation I had at the moment. I was going to bring it up, and we were going to laugh. You're going to go, I got you, and move on. I could have eaten
one basket.
I could have eaten 3 orders and 3 hot dogs and 15 beers. It's not like that. That's all I'm saying.
Had one basket, swear on my mother's life.
Okay.
Just a couple squirts of honey mustard.
You're getting oddly defensive about it. That's all I have to say. I'm just saying.
Past history puts me in a corner.
I'm just
my
saying.
behavior, obviously. Oh.
I mean, you fucking reacted like I called you a pedophile. That's nuts. That is crazy.
That's a strong accusation.
You got so serious to the point where you're like, they were fucking 9-inch chicken fingers.
They were big.
Okay, man.
They were big chicken fingers.
Okay. All right. I had 2 orders of chicken fingers. That's what it was. That's the one thing I've hallucinated in my whole life is the fact that you had 2 orders of chicken fingers.
Strange. On my tray, I feel like I had both of ours on. In my memory, I had both of ours on there. But I know there wasn't another order of chicken fingers on that tray with me when I ate them.
But that's okay. So let me just fucking.
It's weird.
Let me Law and Order.
I know that I didn't eat 6 chicken fingers.
Let me Jack McCoy this.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a period where you felt you did have 2 orders of chicken fingers.
Not that I had them.
Just said, but they were in your possession at some point.
Yeah, they're like, I got the chicken fingers and you got the beers.
I don't think that happened, man.
But I know there wasn't 2 on that
because
cardboard
I walked
tray.
back with the beers under my arm because I had my chicken fingers like this.
Right.
And I got to the thing and I had to fucking put them down like that.
I know there wasn't 2 on my tray when I was eating them.
Maybe you ate the one on the walk back. I don't know. I'm not saying. It's also kind of weird to be like, maybe at one point there was 2, but like the mystery basket of chicken fingers.
The way I'm remembering it.
Okay, fair enough.
But I know I didn't eat 2 orders of chicken fingers.
We have to agree to disagree. That's all. We have no other empirical
Is
evidence.
this maybe because the lady said, hey, I charged you for 3, go get another beer?
No.
Do you remember that?
100. I remember everything.
Okay. All right.
We just have to agree to disagree. There's no other physical evidence we can pull into.
I can't let that stand. I want to prove you wrong.
Please.
Because that's how much I believe in it.
It's also like, I 100% know what I saw, and this is getting weird, so I'm not fighting you on it.
That's crazy.
I know what I saw.
I did not have 2 orders of chicken fingers.
Okay. I have nowhere to go from here. As either do you. So we just
strange.
have to agree to disagree.
Body cams everywhere.
Moving forward, GoPro. Those Ray-Bans with the little fucking toot-toot.
We could pull the security footage from the stadium. That's how much I want to prove you wrong.
Okay. Yes. I totally understand.
Sidetrack the whole thing.
Me?
A little bit.
Okay. I mean, the fact that you're putting this on me, I feel is wild.
Let's go back.
Take it back. You keep going back to the fucking chicken fingers. I
did not have 2 orders.
10 minutes ago, I was like, let's move on.
Okay. Kevin picked me up. Parked outside. Car's dirty as shit, by the way.
His car.
Salt, everything. Trashed. Tight in there, too.
I mean, he's breaking. Dude, you hear it's just at the seat, wincing, fucking plastic snapping.
There was some plastic snapping. I was so smushed in there that I had to ask him to open up the thing so I could see. He runs into this bagel spot, gets himself some bacon, egg, and cheese, grabs me a wrap. Thank you very much. We had a nice
2
ride
wraps.
down. No, I might be going crazy.
I think you
I
are.
feel like I've been going. I did not get 2 orders of chicken.
Buddy, move on. But I'm going to listen.
It's bothering me.
I understand, but
obviously, as a fat ass, I'm defensive. Obviously, as a liar,
defensive.
I'm defensive.
Dude, you are literally reacting like I've sat here and said horrible things to you we've said to each other. This is like the most insane reaction to an accusation of 3 additional chicken fingers.
When I don't
which
lie,
is nuts.
When
right?
I don't
Am
even
nuts?
because I felt good about myself that I just ate the chicken fingers and didn't finish the fries because I knew we were going to be snacking throughout the day.
Okay.
As a liar,
Buddy, I'm not acting
as
weird
a fat
here.
ass, I am defensive when I'm right.
Okay, so you will do okay. So you will admit you're a liar and a fat ass,
that's
and may
well
or may
documented.
not have had 2 orders of chicken fingers on your tray at one time.
In my memory, when I look at the chicken fingers in the line, I had both of our chicken fingers, and you
that
took
did not
yours.
happen. Foley, in what world would I ever let you carry my chicken fingers?
That's a good point too.
Thank you.
But I know when I was standing there watching the game,
That's
there
the
wasn't
fucking-
2 baskets of chicken fingers next to each other. That would be insane.
No, it's like this. It's not that crazy. It's not, dude. There was
You'd have to see them. I can't describe it.
I mean, I know what a
dude. They
it's
were
like that
regular.
big.
it's a stadium chicken tender.
Yeah.
They're
Dude,
big.
the stadium's not giving you 15-inch chicken
Yeah.
fingers. They're giving you fucking slightly large.
We're in a club level, asshole. It's different up
Still
there.
owe me for the tickets.
What are you talking about? Company paid for it.
All right. Listen, I'm going to continue to make double chicken tender jokes as we move on to try to break the tension in here. But
There's
you
no
just have-
tension.
You just have,
You're
there's-
just a liar and a bastard.
I mean, I cannot wait for them to weigh in on this.
Fuck. Yeah, they go. Of course. Listen. I know my track record. I know my
Dude,
history.
you are
I
screaming
am
I'm
not
guilty.
making this up,
You are screaming I'm guilty.
dude. First
I'm
of
just
all,
saying,
if
hold
I
on.
did, I wouldn't give a shit. I
I've
would
never-
say yeah.
This is why it's so crazy. I've never seen you react this
Which so
way.
trust me that if I'm being this defensive, I didn't, and you were just fucked up and remembered it weird. Unless I have gone mad.
Which I
There is no way that because
Wait, okay,
listen,
so-
because the weight, I wouldn't be standing there holding the tray with 2 full orders of chicken. And someone like, wait, why the fuck did I get 2? You would have
we
said
know why
something.
you got 2. They're chicken fingers. I mean, come on, dude.
I did not get
All right,
2
that's
orders
fine.
of chicken
All right,
fingers.
one last thing, and then we have to move on. We have to.
What?
What is?
There was 3 chicken fingers per.
I believe so. Yes.
Right.
What's more plausible? You've completely lost your mind, or I started hallucinating chicken fingers, which I do love, by the way. I do have to say, if that's going to be my mirage, it would be chicken tendy.
I'll say 70-30. How about that?
You've lost your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I know for a fact.
Okay, I
I
believe you.
only squirt it into one
That doesn't
basket.
mean there's
That does. I wouldn't have because I would have squirted it in both baskets.
Okay.
I would never eat a chicken finger without something to fucking dip it in. I know my fat self. You are mistaken, sir.
Okay.
Family of vagrants and liars as well.
I mean, it's crazy.
You're crazy.
I said it's crazy. And also, if I were to say you are crazy, you are crazy. I just saying
I couldn't
this
give
is
you a lot
not-
of pushback on it. You're not fucking normal either.
I'm psycho.
Hiccups?
Dude, I had.
This guy was drunk like a hobo.
I had hot dog hiccups
My
for like
God.
3
Oh,
hours.
the worst.
All night.
It's bad.
You guys
It was
sleep together?
embarrassing. What'd you say?
You guys sleep together?
It was embarrassing, dude.
Man,
It
we
was-
ran in a couple of tight circles. This guy was not much of an international businessman that day. Now, granted, I had already coffee stained my T-shirt.
Yeah, first of all, dude, we're walking. I meet him so we get to the.
Hold on, back this
I
up.
mean, you stink.
Let's
dude.
go back.
You
And
proper
you're not that
stink.
great either. Fucking
I had a cool
hiccups.
jacket on.
Jacket was okay. He scoops me up in the morning on Sunday. All right. Wants to get down there early. Love that. Got us a nice hotel down there, 13th Street, wherever it is. Have the wrap. We have our coffee. We goof around. We get there. I was sipping out of the
Toilet. Honey mustard machine.
I was sipping out of my coffee, and it was dribbling on, which I thought on my my hoodie. Okay, I was gonna wear my pea coat, but I couldn't find it. And also, I was wearing the hoodie that Kevin bought me.
I want to know.
So if I went down there wearing the hoodie that he bought me and the pea coat that he bought me, people were gonna think we were fucking. So I wore my Columbia
It didn't say
jacket.
from Kevin on there.
to my sweetheart.
To my sweet cheeks.
Property of Kevin.
I wish you all the chicken tendies you deserve. You're the
No
platter.
way.
You're the platter
There's
of my
no
eye.
way you would have let that slide.
I do.
There's
Yeah,
no
100%.
fucking
Foley,
way.
Just 100%. Just
What
give
are
me,
you? You're getting 2? I already got mine.
Just let me.
They
first of
were
all,
big enough where you would have been like, hey, "What are you
I
getting? 2?
wanted
I already
to.
got mine."
Listen. Just let me get this out and let
This
him.
is a dream or something.
Oh,
Other than back pills you're taking.
Just let me. My back was doing all right. Nah, my back was pretty jammed up at that time.
That too. Jesus
It's
Christ.
bad, dude.
Ethel Kennedy over here.
I got
Guy
to
gets up and leaves in the middle of dinner.
Which I don't think you mind the fucking ribeye I left on the table.
I'll come clean on that when we get to it in the time.
Which I think you've already lied to me in the car.
That's not true.
Okay.
I have been honest with you. Listen, I get that my credibility
Hold on,
is
just
no
wait,
good.
stop.
And I understand that.
Stop. You've never been in the position of when there are food choices to be made and you make them, me and Lucas, have to either go, is this a teaching moment? Is this like I should correct it? Or is this going to be a fight? And I went, you know what? It's just me and him. We're doing pretty well today. There's no buffer. We don't hold on. We don't have there's no Luke to like, hey, if me and you get into it, you can start pounding around with Luke until vibes get back and me and you can start being friends again. So it's just me and you. So I have to go, this is the beginning of the game hasn't started. I'm like, it's going to be a long fucking day.
So what you're saying is that I stood there holding the cardboard tray with 2 orders of chicken fingers and fry baskets next to each other. I was holding them both, and I ate all the chicken fingers and the fries. That's what you're saying happened?
I don't know if you ate all the fries. I wasn't clocking it, but at one point you did have 2 orders of chicken tenders on your plate.
In the line. I don't
Does
remember
it matter
putting anybody
where
back.
they were? You didn't put them back.
So you're saying you were standing next to me at the game, and I had 2 orders of chicken fingers
I
in my
didn't
hand.
look from then on.
That is not the case.
Okay, man.
Not the case.
We keep going back to this. I don't know what to tell
keep
you.
bringing it up. Nobody mentioned chicken fingers again to me. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Get some tendies.
Go
hit Applebee's real quick.
They were delicious. Can we agree on that?
That's why I think it's crazy that you're like, I can't put down.
They were so
I'm
good.
sure.
I can't put down 6 tendies. I could have put down 100 tendies. I wish I
I'm
did.
not saying I couldn't,
You
but
did
I remember
no. You did say there's no way I could have 2 baskets.
that. I would have been a little sick to
dog.
my stomach if I would have ate 2 orders of chicken fingers and fries, drank all them beers, and then
Okay.
at halftime have that jumbo hot dog and another Stella.
Okay.
So we had our wrap and our bacon, egg, and cheese, and we drove down. I had spilled some coffee on my white T-shirt that I had because I had no clean clothes at the house.
He travels in what he's wearing, like proper wearing to the game. He's in it. It's a white undershirt, not even a good, like, this is like a Hanes see-through white T-shirt.
Harbor Bay.
Sure.
And a polo hoodie and my Columbia jacket, which I had in the back. And then I brought some change of socks and underwear. I figured we're going to be there at night. Let's throw my shit on and fucking get out of there. But I
Also, you didn't have any other shit to put on.
No, I didn't bring any other
Yeah,
clothes.
so let's stop going.
Socks and underwear. I brought a pair of socks
if you
and
had
underwear.
clean clothes, you might have brought clean clothes.
Oh, if I had clean
You're
clothes
saying
to the
like,
house.
I was
Yes,
waking
I
up
will
in the morning, I'm going to put on what I wore before.
100%.
It's
I'll concede
100% stained before we got out of Manhattan. You had multiple stains all over
That's
you.
because of your fucking Fukakta bagel place with their lids. Anyway,
I was all right.
It was a high stain, so it was bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until we got there. And then when we get to the hotel, Kippy's like, you have a coffee stain on your T-shirt.
Checking in. Nice hotel. We're staying where the Redskins are staying. By the way, go fuck themselves. Go Birds. But we're
Commanders.
staying there. It's like, we're staying at the Lowe's. It's like a nice
nice
night
spot.
was great. And
I
proved
turn around.
to be a lifesaver at the end of the evening.
He's in line next to me. I'm checking in.
Both rooms are under his name, by the way, so I look like a fucking side chick.
You're wearing all my clothes I bought you. I look like I found a homeless guy to fuck for the night. That's what it
Kippy,
looks
I
like.
want to go upstairs.
It looks like I was trolling down at the soup kitchen to fucking get this guy. Well, I was gonna pretty woman you. I was gonna take
I
you
don't like.
upstairs.
By the way, I want to bring
Shower
up,
you up.
From now on, I don't want that.
Don't want what?
I don't want all the rooms under
Hey,
your
then book
name.
in your own.
Yeah.
then
I
book
look
your own
like an
hotel.
asshole.
Then book your own hotel.
Well, we have to coordinate where we're staying.
I'll book my hotel. Then you can ask me. I'll say book your hotel. Remember, you said that.
Look like a dickhead.
No, don't throw that in my face.
And
later.
I don't mean like on the road when we're working. Something like that. When we're doing something social.
No,
sexual.
You do this. I don't want to look like an asshole. Then fucking do it. I don't know what to tell you.
Because let me tell you something. At a high-end joint like that, if your name ain't in a reservation, they treat you like shit.
Sir, will your uncle be needing his own room? That's what they said to me. I assume this is your uncle of some kind, some blood relative. Then I turn around, he's got blood on him.
Does the gentleman
He's got blood on the white tee.
It's a playoff game.
We're in the lobby. I go, he's like, can you notice the stains?
Does the gentleman need an assistant bar in the shower?
I mean, you really push that.
Try it.
I turn around and go, he goes, I think I hid the stain. And I turn around, he's got his necklace out, which like misses both of the coffee. It's just in the middle of the coffee stain.
I thought that was going to cover it.
I go, you missed it completely. And I go, now there's blood there. And a skin tag start leaking. This is what I'm rolling through the game with.
When I was trying to get the coffee off.
Don't put a blue light on you.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah. So I had to.
He's got cum all over his butt.
Yeah, it might be. Got a problem with that? Goddamn 2025.
I was just satin gum again.
2 handprints on my waist.
You got it around your neck. Do it. They're getting choked out.
I must have said gum again.
Hey, shit, can you see that?
You say you stayed in last night? Yeah, I am.
Hey, you doing laundry all night?
It's funny. Anyway. I've been using this.
Go ahead. I've been using this vibrator.
I've been using this cream on my the skin tags on my chest and on my back.
Yes, fucking sex pot.
Sorry if anybody's eating breakfast. It's what's the word?
Gross.
Emulsifier. What is it?
I don't know.
Not corrosive.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
When it goes away, when it wears
disappearing,
like dries it up, kind of.
Yeah, what's that called?
Dehydration.
No.
All right, it doesn't matter for the story. We get it.
Whatever.
Word.
It takes it away. So that I think they're like breaking down a little bit. And then when I rub my chest, it ripped one of them open. Whatever. Anyway, it's not bad. Not like I'm gross or anything. So that happened, and the sweater didn't zip up all the way to the top. It kept going down.
Yeah, loose zip.
You had a loose zip. So it was a tough look for most of the day. Tough look.
To start the tailgate, he's got coffee.
We haven't even left.
We're in the lobby of a very nice hotel. He's got blood and coffee on him, just lock stock on him. He's got a jacket that like a greenhorn would wear on fucking Deadliest Catch. He looks like a guy who just got off house arrest.
Remember that one lady after the game thought I worked there at the stadium?
Yeah, we were on the field, right? Or where were we?
No, we were in the parking lot. She's like, "Do you know where parking lot T is?" And I'm like, "Parking lot G?" She's like, "No, parking lot T." I'm like, "I don't." She's like, "Don't you work here?"
You did look like a fat guy going through the motions. All right, do that way, like telling the cars where to go. All right,
yeah. Which I didn't plan that color combination. Just how it worked out.
That's all they make in that size.
That's how it all worked out.
All right, you change your socks and your underwear. Now you're
next
back.
Morning.
Actually, I don't even know that happened.
Actually, I didn't. The next morning, I slept in my underwear. I took my socks off, and I just went back with just my sneaks.
Any toothbrush?
Oh, yeah, all that stuff.
In his
Toothbrush,
pocket?
mouthwash, floss, all that stuff. My pills, my CPAP, all that stuff. Take care of all that stuff. Game's awesome. Get down there. We meet up with Tommy, his girl, Okani. Tommy and his girl have to go to lunch. Me, him, and Okani head over to the stadium. We're walking around. We're drinking in the parking lot. We stumble into Mike Turner, comic, running around. Then we saw Tom from Philly Tom from Gas
Big
Digital.
Tom, Fishtown Tom.
Fishtown Tom. welcomed us into his fucking
tailgate. Which I needed to pee real bad, and they had one of those.
Isn't that crazy?
Did you go in there?
No. What? I wouldn't
No,
fit
you wouldn't
in there.
fit in there, yeah.
What was in there?
A 5-gallon bucket full of piss.
Oh.
There was 2 buckets.
Did it smell in there?
Nah, but it's also like, I kind of like, it's like, that's a big
thing. They should have just had the tent and not the bucket. Just pee on the ground.
Yeah, but then I think if you're hanging there and it's like you're stepping in it,
Yeah,
people
I
are
guess
walking
you're
by,
right.
because then it leaks out under that. Like
They didn't put any tissues or anything in there?
there was tissue, there was toilet paper hanging like on like a string. If you needed to, like for girls, needed little dabble, do you whatever.
Went in there and took a dump, dude. They would freak out.
It's the Wi-Fi password. I'm scrolling.
The wind
You just hear TikTok going.
So we're pretty. How many beers would you say?
Don't you're gonna just put this on me? I was the only one drinking beers.
Listen, all jokes aside.
What I had one. Ready? I'm gonna be you. I had one beer. How could I ever have more than one beer? I couldn't even have 2 beers in a row.
You're getting defensive.
That's crazy.
Listen, let's put our guns away and relax. Here's the thing.
How many beers do I think I had that day?
No.
Leading up, me?
At a certain point, I turned around and he was just fucked up. Like, one of the drunkest I've ever seen you.
No.
Okay.
Before the game?
No, not before the game. So at some point during the game, when the hiccups set in.
I don't think the hiccups were until after the game, I feel.
No, they were during the game for sure.
Yeah, it hit me a long time.
I don't know how you got that fucked up.
I was crushing beers, dude. I only had 1 order of chicken fingers. I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a good base to soak up the booze. You know what I mean?
I only had 1 order of chicken fingers as well.
1 order of chicken fingers.
So he's fucked up. Game's awesome.
You're not over there like a judge, dude.
No, I'm drinking.
You're drunk.
I don't know if I'm drunk.
And I'm not saying you're not as drunk as me, but you're
I could have drove us home. I definitely could have talked to a cop. You couldn't have. They'd have busted you.
I talked to a couple of cops.
You know what I noticed he was drunk?
Let me see your gun.
You know what I noticed he was drunk? So, this is the way I look at it.
When we cracked our 12th beer together?
This is the way I look at it.
It's also, yeah.
It's like nuts to think
1 for 1. You guys are, yeah.
We were relative 1 for 1.
Don't start picking sides, all right? Just
it wasn't like I was...
Hear the story and tell the tale to people afterwards.
Can I give you this? We were beer for beer until walking in.
For sure.
I think the first time I got ahead of you was when she rang us up for 3 beers.
And they're big boys. You crushed those 2.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish the one.
I don't think I finished mine, and then I got a Stella, and I don't think I finished that.
I started getting choppy with the beers around then too, because you were like, I think did we get some from the guy next to us? Did we?
You
buy
came
some?
back from somewhere
With beers.
I
like beer. Yeah. 3rd quarter, I was fucked up.
So here's the deal. This is the way I look at it, okay? I like to consider myself a pretty pacifistic Eagles fan. You know what I mean? You don't say shit. Obviously, I'm not fucking go back. I'm not doing that to somebody's face being rude. I do think it's crazy that if you wear other people's jerseys to that stadium, you're looking for trouble.
I'm going to chirp you. If you're chirping, I'm going to chirp you.
Now, we are not physical men.
Now, these dudes would have fucked. I had a bad back.
So
I got the J bruise going.
And we're in a little bit of a nicer section.
Yeah.
Okay? So there's a family, probably like a dad, an uncle, and a son, and maybe a cousin or something like that.
They were older, though.
Older.
They were like, the kid would have been my age. They were.
Right.
Yeah, the dad was like It was like a 65-year-old Eagles fans, like a grandfather, a mother, and then a guy my age, probably.
I'm talking about the Redskin fans. The Redskin fans.
They were still they were like the same age.
That's a picture on page.
Youngest person was 35.
So in our little section, it was all Eagles fans, except 2 rows back was a line of Redskin fans. Three guys.
It was like a dad and 2 sons or something.
And at a certain point, and nobody in that section was like, see that? Fuck you. Nobody was saying a word to them. Everybody was being cool. Everybody was being nice.
Go Birds.
At a certain point, the Commanders kind of started coming back a little bit, and then this guy, God love him, started, defense, this and that. starts kind of running his mouth when the rest of the...
Not kind of. He was running his mouth.
So,
by the way,
when I noticed...
I'm fully defensible in this.
When I noticed he was drunk...
I was fucked up.
Is when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, after, I don't know, Saquon's...
These are 4 Jack Black dudes, by the way. They were these dudes who they had they were like players' family, it would have seen.
Could have thrown us off.
I was in the front row, too. I would have launched off that balcony. I would have landed on O'Connor.
Like Jesse Jeff. Hey!
Which, by the way, that kid died. Fell off the...
What kid?
A kid that fell off the...
At the game?
The pole, celebrating.
No way.
Yeah.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Jesus. How the fuck can you say that for off the air? You tell me that? Man, your timing these days with bad news is unbelievable.
What bad news have I given you?
I feel bad.
Go Birds. He died what he would love doing. You know what I mean?
No, so this guy's talking shit. Nobody's saying anything to him.
Till the kid steps in.
We score a touchdown.
Treat him like a goddamn blackjack dealer.
And Kevin's clapping like this, like, yeah. And then turns around. He's like, how about that defense? He's talking shit to these guys. Like, I mean, talking shit.
See, you're a bit of a pussy.
And he did it like 3 or 4 times.
Probably 3 times.
And he turned around. He's giving him the thumbs up.
Completely fine. That's friendly taunting. I wasn't. Listen, I'm a respectable guy. You know that about me. First things first. I respect you. All right? I'm going to respect the shit out of you. You shake my hand. I shake your hand. I respect you. No one's ever met me and been like, or interacted with me. That guy who's been very disrespectful. That does not happen, right? I think that's a fair assessment.
Yes,
give me like,
of course.
Right.
So I was thinking about something else. I apologize.
I had tendies on the bread.
Of course.
I'm not rude. I'm not whatever. They were chirping.
But he is an alcoholic, and it tends to hit people in different ways.
Scout's honor. Everything the big man say is true. He's got me dead to rights.
So I cut the guy.
I'm doing this with the knife.
Nothing.
That old-timey move.
He's chirping at the
no,
guy.
and I only repeated what they said, and it only was right after they were saying it. So if they were like...
they had it coming.
They had it coming. Listen, I by no means... I wasn't walking by anybody going, go, bird, fuck, whatever. Listen, you come into the fucking bird's nest, you start... Buddy, all respect, I'm not that guy to be
I say that about any stadium.
What? Oh, yeah.
You know?
If I was...
I wouldn't go somewhere and start running my fucking mouth.
Never. If I was disrespectful, first of all, there was a lot of fucking fans, a lot of Redskins fans there that we walked by, stood behind in line when we bought our one chicken tender, like, you know, that kind of stuff.
There was several distasteful moments that were posted on the internet after.
100%, and like which I don't like. I do not condone.
I hate all that shit.
The only thing I would do is they were getting those dudes were chirping to the point where, and then whatever they were rooting for didn't happen, and I would turn around and go like. And I would just repeat it right back, like, there's that defense. There you go. you guys got hot dogs? Man, the taste of them hot dogs.
And then we're sitting down, and
so it was polite.
Yes. So this had to be the third
up.
quarter or something like that. Now we're sitting down, and fucking
sucks.
He's sitting like this.
First of all, you're not sitting. It was he's too big to sit down. That's what it was.
I wasn't sure what the situation was going to be. But when I did get down, it was very comfortable. But I happened to be in a lucky situation where I could stand and lean over and look at the thing. I mean, I was enthralled. I've never seen anything like that before. I've never been.
It's amazing.
Never been in the lake in the sea, and he did a great job on the fucking seats.
Finally, now you pat me on the back.
No, I told you that day.
Couldn't hear you. I was too fucked up. Had beers in my ears.
He was the ref in a headlock.
you call out a fucking pass interference, you fucking pussy.
Anyway.
Go back! I am a Philly dirtbag. It's come. You get me around a bunch of those guys, a bunch of those fucking beers are coming. I'm in.
It's a good time at the stadium.
Great time.
Great time.
So fun level of it.
The game's over. We're lucky enough to go onto the field and see the fucking.
Which also is it's no showbiz connection. Your cousin
of course.
Your cousin works for the Eagles.
I was gonna try to spin it that way. Till you blew
people
us up.
People look at you guys. I'm like, nah, I tried. Nothing. I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we try to get tickets from the agent, and they were like, we don't know anybody in Philly?
I didn't try to get tickets. I was like, let me see what kind of... I was like, we got tickets. What kind of perks can I get? You know, is there some sort of like... give me something
Double
here.
chicken fingers.
Get me something here.
Yeah.
They came back with nothing, and then your cousin works for them.
Cousin works there. Good kid.
He also goes, dude, this is... I just don't get him sometimes. I'm drunk. I got the hiccups. I'm yelling at fucking Commanders fans. He goes, my cousin's got me 2 tickets so she can get us 2 passes to get on the field. Is that something we would want? I remember being like, what even was that something we would want?
I don't like being in those situations unless we're supposed to be in those situations. Does that make sense?
Which we were not supposed to be in that situation. We didn't belong on that field.
No,
I was
not
2
at all.
feet away from Jalen Hurts, and I went, oh, my God.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Beautiful guy.
And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be down there when like you're kind of not supposed to be there, and we're not quite there yet, and all that kind of stuff.
No, we did it right. There's also so many. We were in line. There was they left 500 people on the field.
Sure.
It wasn't like 32 people got on the field and we were 2 of them. There was just random people getting on the
Us
field.
and the kickers' kids. It's your dad's deal.
I should have tried to kick into the net. Show off my leg.
People were, if he would have stayed there long enough, people were just goofing around on the field.
Sure. It was wide. I'm like, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
I think they go, if you've made it here, you've been qualified by somebody to be on the field.
Boy, were they wrong. Fucking.
I was digging up the 50-yard line.
Hoffa over here. So we're in line. And then we get on the field, and we're drinking, bump into a homie, couple homies on the field. Great to see people.
Sure.
Then what?
Then we walk outside. You got mistaken for a traffic cop.
Sure.
Then we went to Xfinity.
But before that, we had a conversation. We bumped into somebody.
Bumped into somebody?
We bumped into a high-profile person. And Kevin was a little too drunk for the conversation.
Sure. Family friend. Somebody I know.
Okay.
Somebody I know.
Saquon Barkley.
No. Somebody I know. I was fucked up.
Made a fool.
No.
Plus, you add the coffee stains and the blood.
It wasn't looking
My
good.
nose is running. We didn't look like we belonged there.
It's also, listen, it was a family member of mine who works with whatever. They're connected. They're also on the field. I text him, hey, how you doing? Yeah,
you going to the game next Sunday? She's like, what?
I was like, oh, so you're going? I was like, you're going to New Orleans, I guess, right? She's like, yeah.
Now, can I say this? At this point, he is inebriated. His back has been bothering him, which he's a trooper. He starts doing the I'm drunk.
Stretching the back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also, for sure, wasn't a great look.
Had a little bit of a fentanyl vibe. If
I'm itching. I'm sleeping.
a little bit of the Kenzo.
Kenzo to the Enzo. Yeah, trust me. That woke up in the morning, that hanging over my head.
Which those people were quickly whisked away.
Sure,
from
they
rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Yes, for sure. That's an issue
I
where...
don't want to put your business
No, it's okay. I always see that person, those people, in my world. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Which is not the 50-yard line.
Sure, which is not the
Financial
50-yard line
Field
of...
on their way to the Super Bowl.
Sure. So it was, yeah.
You're more of a behind the Acme kind of guy.
Yeah, it's tough. That one.
It was interesting to I haven't seen him like that in a long time.
Fucking Eagle. Come on.
I'm not judging you.
You're not
I'm just telling
judging.
you what happened.
I haven't seen him like that. First of all, you're painting yourself out to be a fucking sober as a judge over here. You were fucked up.
I didn't say that.
I haven't seen him like... You act like I was fucking streaking, dude. Which probably would have been a better look.
Man.
You're treating me like I'm fucking,
Hertz walked by us like 10 feet. And plus, too, it's like, I'm 48. These are kids. These are young dudes. We handled that. We knew when to leave, which was about 15
around,
minutes.
I was texting the person I know. I was like, "Yo, are you gonna be on the field?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, we got passes. We're coming on." Also, as I said, the hangover anxiety. That one was just, what are you doing, dude? That type of thing. But it was also like that whole conversation was like 15 seconds.
I looked great. A lot of eye contact. Congratulations.
Dude, the whole thing was like, hey, what's up? This is awesome. Oh, this is my partner. He was waddling fucking 25 yards behind me.
I was taking a picture with somebody.
Who?
The same guy who's tried to stop you, but and walked away.
Yeah, I pushed him. I fucking touched him.
Go back. Fucking animal.
Shut up.
It's a little kid, too. Fuck out of here.
Really painting me out to be a bad guy here.
I am not.
You're not.
And when are you ever the bad guy? Go with it.
A lot of time. Buddy, I'm rolling with it. I don't care. Also, I'm the bad guy of the podcast. Yeah, that was like, I was like, all right. One, the person knows me to be a booze bag, is a longtime booze bag partner of mine. So it's not like he wasn't expecting me to be there with my fucking wingtip penny loafers on going like, good day, sir, you know.
I'll say this. My look wasn't helping our credibility.
Sure.
In any capacity.
It's bad.
Wasn't
And
helping.
you look at you were like, I mean, it's like it's a joke we always say. It's like you look at you were about to be in a snowball fight.
Don Vito's boy.
Yeah, Don Vito.
So then we go from there.
We got to get fresher threads, man.
See my cousin. Which, you know what's funny?
We had already seen your
I didn't
cousin.
know that we were going to run into those people. And looking back, I had this. I was going to run it. I was going to go to DXL. I saw myself in like a nice brown shacket, not the one that I have, but something similar, maybe a little heavier.
Okay.
A nice shirt, my chain out, and nice slide boots. You know what I mean? With no things and nice jeans.
Boots.
Like cowboy
This
boots?
is the way I
Like
saw.
Chelsea boots?
Huh?
Like, what do you mean? Boots with laces?
No, the ones that don't have laces but have the elastic on the
The
side.
Chelsea boot. Like what Luke wears.
Yes.
No, okay. I mean,
This is how
they would have
this is how
to be,
crazy I
we
am.
would have to put you under anesthesia and surgically put them things.
Well,
we'd have to
my
break your
feet,
ankles.
I would have been crawling on my knees because first of all, at this
You're
point,
nuts.
my feet hurt so
You
bad,
stood the whole game.
dude. They hurt so fucking bad. But I saw that looking back, I'm like, fuck. I wish I would have looked a little sharper.
Listen,
I would have looked.
Those people weren't looking to us for opportunity. They weren't going to be like, where can I plug them in?
I felt
like
a little connection between. You know?
No.
No? Strikeout?
I mean, first of all, the whole conversation with
You're not artistic,
with
and
me,
you don't have any integrity.
The whole conversation with me and them was 20 seconds. You were there for about 10 of it.
Sure.
You know.
Did not make a good first impression.
That's
But that's what I thought I was going to be wearing to the game.
Sure.
Instead
Meanwhile, I look like I just got off forensic files.
Because I do that. I'll be like, okay, like when I'm planning something out, and I think from what the therapist says is that I do that to make my brain feel like I've already done it.
And you never do. That's great because you don't execute shit. This goes back to the T-shirts. I could do it. Yeah, but you would if you.
But
don't do it.
In my head, I was like, on Friday, I'm gonna clean the apartment. because the bird was away. I'm gonna clean the apartment on Saturday. I'm gonna run the DXL. I'm gonna get some nice stuff for the thing. I'm gonna do a load of laundry. Blah blah blah. Then I get to Sunday morning. I'm leaving in 10 minutes. I got nothing. But I would have been a good opportunity to look sharp.
Were you crying yet?
Why? Why was I crying?
I don't know. I imagine you cried.
Because they won?
Yeah.
Now, oddly enough, not emotional. Very excited.
Your feet.
They were killing me. Very excited and happy for just especially on the field. Like I felt like an outsider. You know what I mean? Like this isn't my thing. Like I was saying congratulations to everybody. Like even like the
People like rolling up cables.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And they were like, congratulations to you too. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a player.
Hey, you don't say.
I mean, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it was a very cool
an awesome
experience.
game.
We did it, which I feel
That kid from fucking the Commanders is fucking unbelievable. Zach Ernst had a fucking great game.
Yeah. But it was like I feel like we handle ourselves well.
Not to talk football, but
we know when we don't belong in situations, and we knew we didn't really belong there. So it was like whenever we do get those opportunities, we're like, let's do this for 5 minutes.
we're good like that.
We'll do a lap. We did like a lap around the thing. We bumped into the people I knew.
mean, most people. Kevin Hart was trying to crawl his way on stage fucking 3 years ago. That's not us.
I mean, yeah, we're
also
far.
not Kevin Hart.
I mean, what? If I was Kevin Hart, I'd be doing that. I got the key to the city, motherfucker.
Shout out to the big man.
Yeah, no. So I feel like it both hit us. We were like, this is sick. All right, you ready? Let's fucking. I mean, the people were still waiting in line to come in when we left.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Then we get out. Okay. Pop over to Xfinity as we usually do, which is a what would you call that?
Bar complex down. A bunch of bars in it. Yeah. Big sports watching media complex.
Hang out there for a couple of beers, see the boys.
I was done at that point.
My feet are now like I could barely walk. Like mentally I was in agony. And this is what I'm realizing, like, you're 40, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. I tell them I got a car 4 minutes away, made a it's only like 8 o'clock. I'm like, I made a reservation at Capitol Grill. Nice cat. This is what we do. Get the fuck out of here. We're not with you running around with the kids. We're fucking old men. His back's hurting him. All fucked up. Connie was saying the same thing. He's like, his dip. Made a reservation, fucking Capitol Grill, 8:30. Bang. Car, 4 minutes. Go outside. Car just keeps.
You have bad tactical in those situations.
There was nobody around. There was no traffic.
Dude, they have the streets closed. And he's like, there's no traffic. We're like, the fucking streets are closed, you asshole.
Just kept going in the loop.
5 minutes
5 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 20 minutes. And then finally, if we wanted to make the reservation, we had to walk to the subway, which was, about a half a mile away?
Oh, you're nuts. It was like a block
6 miles
and a half,
away?
Dude.
No, it was far. Get down there. And that subway system in Philly.
Get me the exact distance from Xfinity Live to Broad Street.
Okay, 0.4 miles.
Because you looked.
No, I didn't look.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm saying
just
like
said a
that
half a
night.
mile.
I'm just saying that's a number you would have remembered. I ain't walking 0.4 miles.
0.3 I can do. 0.3 and a half.
So Xfinity Live to Broad Street. The closest corner of Broad Street.
I tell you what, you know what they did nice? No fare.
No fare.
Cops everywhere, too.
Yeah.
It was a real nice time.
It was.
Hell of a Sunday.
It was great.
Go Birds.
So also Capitol Grill.
Hold on. What the fuck? How long does it take you to do this? Google Maps, 2 seconds. Gee, you guys in your laptops, if you had your phone, you'd be done by now. Did not have 2 orders of chicken fingers.
That is 1 block, man.
1 block.
It says it's 1
It's
block?
just 1 block.
You do not cross the street.
That's a long block,
So it might be 2 blocks.
What's the distance?
Fabian Avenue? Yeah.
No shit.
It's literally.
All right.
There's no street to
5
cross.
minutes less.
I'll give you that.
Give it to us. It's the truth. Which, don't think I've forgotten about the chicken tendies. I'm still going to crack down on that.
We get on the subway. Not too bad, but we're fucked up. Somebody that like O'Connor went to college with is trying to. Do you remember that?
Yeah, she's like Chris, and he's like Debbie or whatever.
We are barely human at this, right? That's safe to say. We're
Hiccups
barely.
are in full swing, and it's quiet on the train, and I'm
taking up 3 seats.
It's bad.
Every time I move,
the kids are melting.
Melting. Take that in the fucking center city. That's like walking up from the fucking Matrix base. It's crazy.
You think if you're not a fan of the New York subway, do not go on the Philadelphia subway.
Oh, it's like
a haunted house. It's that dude. There's like
everything's painted over 1,000
Dude,
times.
you're walking down corridors and everything's wet and there's running water next. It's like being in like abandoned.
It's
tunnels.
like Gotham's. It's nuts. So we get out in the fucking. Oh, first of all, we're halfway down the subway line. Capitol Grill calls me. I'm like, this ain't gonna be good.
So you made it to the subway.
Made it to the subway.
We get on the subway.
Dying. Capitol Grill's like, hey, corporate just called. We have to close because the fucking wave is coming.
So the thing in Philadelphia is everybody that's in the city, center city area, South Philly, all meets at City Hall, which is right in the city, and that's where you see all those videos of like the guy eating horse shit, everybody climbing the poles. And back in my younger day, and when they won last time we went, we walked up from South Philly when they won the Super Bowl 2018 or whatever. We went. It's a good time. It's fun. And then it gets, the inmates start running the asylum. But at first, the cops are all good. It's fun. Everybody's just chanting. It's a celebration. Then the demons come out, and it gets real fucking hairy.
And we were right on that witching hour borderline. So we come out of the fucking subway. People are everywhere. Try to go to one spot, closed. This spot, closed. This spot, line out to fucking King of Prussia. Just fucking packed. No way we're going in there.
At this point, dude, my fuse is lit. I got about... In my head, I'm like, I don't even know if I have enough in me to show the guy my ID.
We're looking to go into the Barstool bar, which is fucking the line. I'm like, and I had like a moment of clarity. Like, you're 48. You have blood on you. You're disgusting. Your nose is running. These are all get out of here.
My back's off doing stretches.
What are you doing?
It's bad.
So Okani goes to his hotel. We go to our hotel.
We separate.
And I didn't know what the situation in this hotel was, but if you want to talk about a hotel that won Uncle Hank the fuck over, first of all, they had the front blocked off, so there was no riffraff, no nothing.
Well, that's because everybody converges, and it's right in there, so they had to barricade all the doors, so nobody could get in.
So we come into the fucking valet, walk down, it says restaurant. I'm like, there's no fucking way it's open. There's a little like lobby area with a lounge and a bar, and
which did you see what they did? They have a huge projector.
Yeah,
that's where all that's where a lot of the sports teams stay. So it's a lot of the families there. So everybody was there. It's just like it's like a huge theater. The lobby's turned into a huge theater when there's a game on, and it's just rows and rows of couches, and you can sit, order drinks, and watch.
And people were like, "Oh fuck, this place might be open." Get over fucking.
I am done at it. Like my back.
I am starving. Like I mean starving. Go up to and then on the other side of that is a nice little fucking nice hotel restaurant. And you know I like a nice hotel spot. Sure, we seat you. It's restaurant week. You got to do a prefix. I'm like, that's
I forgot.
Fine
about that.
With me.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that right away. I didn't get what I wanted.
What'd you want?
Not a fucking T-bone steak after 187 beers and embarrassing myself. That's the last thing I need. I got the hiccups. You think I need more red meat? That's what got me in this fucking problem.
Fucking 2 nice bowls of soup. Couple
No,
hangers.
that soup stunk, dude. It was
it was great.
Tasted like a campfire, dude. It was smoky as shit. Remember that? That reactivated the fucking hiccups. Why?
I think you got a bad bowl.
Dude, I remember being like, this tastes like charred wood. It was so bad. And I was trying to do I was buttering bread and be like, maybe if I dip it, it'll take it off a little bit.
The sourest of sourdough, by the way. It was like eating a Sour Patch Kid, dude. Got you right back here.
That place stunk. The breakfast. All right.
You said the breakfast stunk. I didn't make breakfast. Nice steak.
I woke up. I was starving. I mean,
he leaves halfway through.
They dropped the steak.
I
gotta go. Dude, my back is so fucked up. And I wasn't in a chair. I was on like a couch. So it was too deep and I couldn't bend forward. So I was like, I'm done.
Strip of hanger steak. We had done medium over sweet potato puree. I love a sweet potato puree. Yes, I will. I'll swear on the Bible.
He's going to swear on the Bible. They dropped my steak. I have the corner bite. And I go, I got to get, my eyes are fucking rolling back in my head. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. Buddy, I figure this out. And
no problem. I can handle shit.
I leave him.
Nobody.
It was like a cartoon.
I am in the corner. No one is looking at me. If I wanted, I could have had that steak.
I also got a dessert coming too, by the way. It's prefix.
He's got a brownie. No, this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so you know that I'm telling the truth because you're going to hate some of the answers.
This is what you do, though. You give a little bit of the truth and go, why would I lie to you? I've seen bad movies before. That's what your life is. I think you're Jason Bourne. Get out of here.
Drive stick.
Chewing Bourne.
I like European broads. Sitting there, finish my meal. Now, the mashed potatoes, the sweet potato, had there
was okra in them or something.
Raisins or something.
Kippy.
That was so good.
That was the, dude, after the soup, and then you're going to put stuff in my mash? I'm out, dude. I'm out. Fuck you, dude. This is fucking America.
So then,
sneaking stuff in me. I felt like a dog they were giving a pill to, wrapping it in cheese.
If for some reason in my head, I thought there was a chance that you might be hiding somewhere to see if I'm going to eat your steak.
And you didn't have to, chicken fingers.
You
think I'm calling up a ruse to go hide behind a bush in a hotel lobby?
I didn't.
To catch you.
All I did, there was one area of the sweet potato that had the stuff on it. It was like a little pistachio and something that was crumbled on top. I swacked that. She came over. I was like, listen, his back hurt. Can you take him away? She's like, do you guys still want your dessert? I was like, I'll take mine, not his. She's like, do you want to wrap his up? I'm like, no, because I would have took it upstairs. So the runner shows up. He got some chocolate brownie that was like this big. It looked so fucking good because she didn't hear. And like restaurant week, they're moving and shaking. lemon meringue cheesecake, like the size of a little cupcake. Dude, it was so...
Was that mine or yours?
That was mine. It was so I could have literally ate fucking 100 of these things. And she's standing there. What do you want me to do with this brownie? And I'm like, what do I want you to do with it?
Shove it up my ass and call me daddy.
I'm like, no, get away. Closed out the check. Told the lady. She was phenomenal. And I thought the food was great. Went upstairs, got a great night's sleep. Woke up in the morning. Dipped out. Stopped at a Wild Weasel.
Mm-hmm. He went to the house in the burbs.
Really?
I seen the joint.
Had to stop by the house in the burbs. Wait, it's like
a lot of trash on the lawn. Still got the Halloween decorations up. Christmas tree still up.
Yeah, fake Christmas tree still up. You're very
2-footer.
You're very odd in those situations.
I think I'm just a normal person in those situations. I'm nice.
Okay, this will be fun.
I'm complimentary. I thought it was a beautiful home. I told you how proud I was and how much I love you.
I know, it's just like a weird thing to say to somebody.
It's the first time I'm at your nice house.
It's just strange. I've never seen someone's house when I love you so much. It's just odd.
I can't be nice.
I'm not saying it's not nice. I think it's to me.
First time I was blown away. I was blown away. Beautiful piece of property. Loved it.
I know.
Nice Wawa around right there.
Sure. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make fun of me for the sizzly consumption.
They don't want to bring that up again because I thought that was gonna be a thing.
I thought I was being nice then too, or I was trying to be civilized.
How many Sizzlies was there?
One Sizzly
and one something else.
One sausage burrito, little banger.
Well,
I wanted 2 Sizzlies. I was hungry, and a nice coffee, which I didn't finish.
No, you didn't finish the iced coffee that has 4 calories.
No, I thought you were gonna make fun of me because I didn't want to eat it in the car.
I knew you weren't comfortable. So my back's fucked up. So we're in the Wawa. I'm like, buddy, I gotta go sit down. I want to take this fucking Advil. I'll be in the car. I get out and he's like, I'm like, what? And he's like, whoa. I'm like, I really want to go. Whoa, what could we possibly be communicating this way through the window? You're getting in the car.
Because when I was down here a couple weeks ago working,
he goes,
I was hitting Wawa a couple days a week, and every time I would eat a Sizzly in the car, all the croissant flakes would get all over my jacket and everywhere. I didn't want to do that to his car, so I ate it out front.
I'm gonna just eat this he stood over the dude, we looked like homeless people. Again.
Well, the whole weekend wasn't a great look.
He's like over the trash can. I think it was a comfort. I'm not saying the flakes weren't a thing as well. Nobody chooses to eat by the.
I didn't want to get the shit all over me and be uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable. It was an uncomfortable.
I didn't want to get those crumbs all over your car. That's what it was. I was trying to be nice. Same thing by
what?
By saying how beautiful the house was and
sure, it's just
all that kind of stuff.
I'm not shitting on it. It's just funny to me. It's just.
Would you rather I walk in, bang? What's this? 2-ply?
Typically, it's either that or over the top, gratuitous, fake fucking.
It wasn't fake.
I love you. You're my favorite guy.
That's all I got. I'm a man of extremes.
No, but it's also like pull and say. It's like someone goes positive stuff, and you just start saying like greeting card lines. I'm so proud of you.
So
Happy
what are you
birthday.
Saying? Do you not like me? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Sometimes. Do you like me all the time?
I love you all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could be mean and rude.
I think you're mean and rude at times. I think that's fair enough. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm never saying I'm not mean and/or no human can say they're not mean and/or rude.
I don't think I've ever seen Luke rude or mean.
Yeah.
Cunty.
Oh, I've seen him cunty.
Yeah,
sure.
To you specifically.
Sure, if he doesn't get his way.
I can't be mean to my employers.
To my boss and coworker.
I was going to say, what kind of work do you do?
But all in all, great trip. I love you, big man.
Love you, pal.
It was awesome. Also, went to the fucking championship game, won, drank beers, got on the field. No heaters.
Yeah, no
Impressive.
heaters.
Dude, tailgating. at a fucking Eagles game. No
I hate
heaters.
to say it.
And we talked about it in the morning. We're like, I'd feel 50% worse right now.
Yeah. And
Just
we wanted them. I mean, I think
there was one or two that I would have been like, that would have hit right now.
You can kind of officially say, are we?
I'm off heaters. Been over a month.
Been over a month.
Over a month, no
Over
heaters.
a month.
So they say
I keep forgetting that, and my therapist would say, focus on those wins.
100%.
But I can't.
Because I'm a loser.
I mean, that game was the final boss.
That's it. Dude, I've done...
No, that wasn't the final boss.
What's the final boss to you then? The road's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Road's going to be tough.
But, I mean, I think, dude, we have another 40-something days before we hit the road, which get your tickets. Things are selling out.
They are.
I'm not going to need to sit next to fucking, some dumpster in an alleyway of the Fillmore cranking a heater by myself. Like, just fucking wearing on you, your mouth the next day.
Yeah.
Had them all.
No heats.
And that's it. But I'm fucking, I'm proud of both of us. Pretty crazy that we both kind of didn't talk about it and just did it, and it's working out.
Mm-hmm.
The
cold is also helping, too.
Sure, dude. I was in an Uber on here, I guess last week, and there's these two attractive broads, but they were cig smokers, so a little older, a little weathered. And I remember it was when it was fucking 12 degrees out, and they're huddled up, catching a heater. I'm like, I can smell these broads. I used to smell like them.
Just can't do it anymore.
Fucking over. But we got to wrap it up, gang. We love yous. Shout out to the motherfucking, we didn't do this at the beginning. Shout out to the motherfucking homies, the goddamn Patreon, the Lifeblood, the shareholders, the sleeper cells, the undercover brothers. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
One chicken finger, follow the directions. Love yous.